welcome back to my channel. My name is David and this is David's Closet. Here we like to talk about handbags, accessories, small leather goods, all of those fun things from the male point of view and on a budget. If that's something that you find interesting, please hit that subscribe button below, like this video, comment, share, do all of the things. I'm really working hard to grow this channel, so I would be forever grateful. And for those of you who are returning, who come back every week, I appreciate you very, very much, and thank you so much for your support. Today's video is an unboxing. I'm taking all the labels off right now, but if you saw the thumbnail, you might recognize the box from my favorite pre-loved website, Fashion File. This item has been on reserve, and I rescued it with just a few days to spare. I decided to put this bag on reserve 2 months ago because I had just bought a lot of stuff. I think I'd mentioned we just had a lot of unexpected expenses, so I thought, I'll spread this out a little bit so I don't have to cry all at once. So that's what I did, and I'm glad I did. Of course, the instant gratification is nice, but it's also nice to spread this out a little bit, especially because I'm at a point where I'm not able to buy as much as I want right now. So it was kind of nice to know that something is coming, but it was also very difficult because with all the coach drops and all my friends here on YouTube and our group chat sharing the bags that they're buying, and obviously on YouTube too, and talking about them, it was difficult not to go buy a lot of them. But I knew that I had this coming, and that would have impacted me being able to finish paying for this. So definitely was good there. And this is probably the last bag for the year. I'm filming this right now in mid-September. You probably won't see it for a couple of weeks. I'm gonna kind of try to hold it since it might be the last unboxing for a while. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I ordered it, based on the photos, the description, all of that jazz, it seemed like an excellent deal on a really, really good condition bag. And spoiler, it is a bag I already have. This is just a different color. But after I bought it, I don't know. I started using the bag that I have, and though I love it, I don't know if I love it enough to have two. So, the downfall, since I used reserve, I will lose my deposit, which I'll go over all of that later. But I'm not sure. If it's in perfect condition like it was described and all of that stuff, I may keep it. Not 100% sure. Right now it's kind of 50-50 up in the air, but let's go ahead and get into it here. I got my little box cutter. I have Sabrina Carpenter songs in my head right now. Her song House Tour. I love that song. It's so cute. Okay. Piece of paper on top. And we've all seen this before, and my ceiling fan is on, so it might kind of spray this around, but here it is, confetti and all, nicely wrapped. It looks like they have some updated stickers. It still says used as the new, just a little different. Let me try to shake off some of the confetti here to avoid too much confetti mess. And that is all she wrote in the bag, which is fine and expected. But here is the item. Here is the Fashion File. This one says shop, sell, repeat. Put that in there just in case I decide not to keep the bag. I would hate to not get my full refund because I forgot a nail file. The one time I returned a bag and I forgot to put the dust bag in it, and they didn't say anything, so who knows. Okay. So here it is. Can you kind of take any guess? It's a pretty big bag, right? Oh, and it's so soft and wonderful. So far, no funky smells or anything. Let me just, before I even look, I think we're okay smell-wise. Okay. So here is a hint. Ooh, do you know what it is? Okay, this is the Louis Vuitton Galleria PM in the Damier Azur, which is the blue and cream white color. And so far at a glance, it does look like it's in pretty good shape, which I'm happy, but then also like, oh, now I really want to keep it. So, let's just give you a spin. You've seen the bag before. This is nothing new. Here's the front. It has this beautiful plate. This one looks like it's in pretty good shape. There are some scratches. That's expected with these bags. Unfortunately, this is a really big plaque on the front of a bag. It's going to show wear. And then, of course, you have the strap, which is adjustable. And it looks like whoever owned this left it on the longest length, which is what I like. When I shop for bags with adjustments, I do like to find one that's going to be on a length that I prefer, just to avoid the kinks and the marks. The side of the bag, this one is a little squashed, but it'll probably puff out. And then, of course, you have the rings that say Louis Vuitton on them. The back has no plaque, the other side. And the bottom, where the seam meets, you have the 2 feet with the little vachetta tags. And then inside, the thing I do love, because my monogram one came very well packaged as well. Ooh, I didn't know it came with this. I didn't remember seeing that. It comes with the original Louis Vuitton dust bag. So it's one of the older brown ones, of course. Smells good. You know me and smells. It's good. So inside, again, I was very impressed with this. Just like my monogram one, virtually flawless. It has the magnetic snap closure, which I don't really use when I carry the bag. It has a little slip pocket and then the old school cell phone pocket over here. And then there is also a snap pocket right here. I absolutely love the layout of these bags. And I do think that they're gorgeous. And I just love that it's just a floppy bag. And I really do like that. And then, like my monogram one, it's a bag that actually does fit on my shoulder, and even the way I carry them stuffed, it does fit my shoulder. So as far as condition goes, this bag definitely meets my expectations. It definitely kind of matches, you know, what it was shown online, the description, the pictures, all of that. I'm not seeing anything that I wasn't expecting. If anything, things I weren't expecting were good, like the dust bag. But this is just very, very clean. And this is a made in USA bag. And I don't know what year it's from. I gotta remember where the thing is at in here. So yes, definitely very pretty. And I love Azure. And I have one other Azure bag, and it's my Speedy 25. But it's kind of slightly yellowed. And I don't know if you can tell here, but my Speedy is definitely a little bit more yellowed than this, but not by much. So that's good to see. I don't see a lot of Azure in person. Where I live, you see a lot of Louis Vuitton, but it's always monogram mania. So here is my monogram Galleria, and here is my Azure. Forgot the name. So as you can see, they are absolutely identical bags. Definitely love this style, and I'm falling in love with this. When I opened it, I said 50%, but I was about 75% sure it was going back. But now seeing it in person, I'm falling in love with this bag all over again. So what do you guys think? Help me out here. What do you think? I love it, but I don't know. It is in really good shape. The leather definitely is going to need some conditioning. It's starting to feel just a little bit dry. So I definitely will want to condition that, but there's no cracking or anything absurd on the leather. The canvas also looks flawless, and I don't know what they do to this canvas on these Galleria bags, but it is the softest canvas. It also feels a little thinner, which I know some people would say is bad, but whatever. The reason I bought this is because I wanted to buy something at the time. I had just received this not long before and was absolutely in love with it. and I saw this and I thought, oh, I really like that. I do not like it in the Abine because I don't like the Abine leather as much. I like the natural leather. I think it's softer. And for a bag like this with this big of a strap and this much leather, I want the softer leather. But when I saw this, it just looked flawless and it looked so beautiful. And I have one Azure bag, but it's very small and I'm hesitant to use it. So I wanted something else just so hopefully I'll use it more. Who knows? But let me know what you guys think. And I will probably do an update or at the end of the video, let you know if I decided to keep this or not. But before you see that, let me know, should I keep this bag? And you know, I may update you in another video. Who knows what I'll do? I'm crazy. In love. What should I do? Okay, so future me. I went ahead and put my stuff in it. And I conditioned it. I did give it just a little bit of a condition with the Apple Guard. Because it was very matte looking. And it definitely has a little bit more of a shine to it now. So I think it's okay. I may do one more treatment if I decide to keep it. Of course, I'm like 99% sure I am, by the way. But there's all of my stuff in it. And actually, if you're seeing this, I did keep it. So, definitely a keeper. I do want to let you know what I paid for it. And I am comfortable doing that because I'm not selling bags. I know in our bag group, we were talking and a lot of creators I've noticed have stopped mentioning prices because, you know, if they go to sell something, it's like, well, you paid this much for it. Why are you asking? So since I don't intend to sell any of my luxury bags, I definitely don't mind sharing. I paid $8.95 for this. And today when I went to look, there is not one of these on Fashionphile under $1,000. And they start at around $1,100 and they are in bad condition, meaning this leather beat up. This one, I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but for $8.95, I think I have to keep it. All right, that is all for today's unboxing, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.